Hello everybody, welcome back to Wine Up TV. The door's always open and people walk in off the street. Today we have Allie Harvey from Dumasstation. I tried her wines a minute ago and I said, wow, these are so good, we have to do a show. This is the first one. When we come back, we're gonna have Allie tell you all about her wines. See you in a second. Hello everybody, welcome back. This is kind of cool. Allie called me last week and she goes, hey, I saw your name. How'd you find me?
Just stumbling around the internet.
Yeah, up late at night, stumbling around, seeing what kind of wine people are out there, and I am out there. And so she called me up, she said, hey, can I make an appointment? And I get this all the time. A lot of people come in here and their wines are marginal at best. So whenever I do a show, guys, I only pick out what I think are great wines, because I'm in a position to do it. So, Allie, tell me a little bit about this wine. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I understand it's your dad's little gig, daughter of dad. So, all right, go ahead, tell everybody.
Well, I started working for the family business last year. My dad and his golf buddy started making wine in the garage in 2002. Turns out it was pretty good. So they started a winery in 2003, remodeled an old train station in eastern Washington, just outside of Walla Walla. And we grow all of our own grapes, so we're an estate vineyard, and focus on Cab Sauv and a little other fun stuff to keep it fresh.
I know, this is my job. Technical questions. How many acres did your dad buy and how many is planted?
We have 29 acres, and they were planted between 99 and 2001, so still relatively young vines. Sell some grapes to other wineries in town. Okay. And probably take maybe about a third of that or so. Okay.
Yeah. How'd you do this last November with the freezes?
Didn't get hit as bad as some of the other vineyards in town, because we're at a higher elevation.
Okay, that helped.
Yes.
And it's interesting, guys. You know, I was in Walla Walla with Slim, and we filmed a lot of winemakers about a month ago, and it depended upon the elevation. And we went to some wineries or some vineyards. They were just like, they had cut them off at the bottom. Oh,
yeah, chainsaws came out early in the year.
It was horrible. It sucks to see, but that's nature. That's what you have to put up with. All right, so they do 3 wines. They do an Estate Merlot, an Estate Cab, and a Minnock Hills Reserve Cab Sauv at 80 cases. She says she hardly ever gets to taste that, but I'm going to Indian burn right here in her arm, and she's going to bring back into the bottle one of these days for us to try. The 2 wines we're going to taste today, we're going to do both 07 vintage, which was very warm, and I think it's a very good vintage overall. So let's, I tried this wine, this thing was smoking. I don't say that too much about wines. Smoking, yeah.
I like it.
So this is the 2007 Estate Cab Sauv. It says right here, Minnock Hills Vineyard, Walla Walla Valley, 82 Cab, 9 Cab Franc, 9 Petit Verdot, 15.3 alcohol, in oak barrels for 22 months, 40% new American oak, 30% new French oak, and 30% neutral. 511 cases released.
Yeah, we're pretty small production, about 1,000 cases total.
Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this again. The first time I tried it, I spit it out. I'm not going to spit on this one.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, thanks for bringing good wine, because you wouldn't be sitting here if wine wasn't good.
It's a bonus. It makes my job easier.
Absolutely. God, this wine, I don't know how you can just sell this wine without like drinking a couple bottles before or making appointments. This wine is phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you.
The structure, the tannins, the acid, the dark berry fruit, the oak integration, and boy, this one I can really tell the difference between the French oak and American oak, because they're completely different at that point. And it's just, this is the style of wine that I love.
Nice.
It's big, it's bold, it's rich. It's delicious. This is great wine.
Well, and some people complain about high alcohol in wines, but we decide to stylistically not water the wines down. And we feel that the grapes are strong enough, bold enough to be able to stand up to a fair amount of oak and just make a really well-balanced wine. That's what it's all about.
All right, so retail on this is roughly?
Roughly 32.
Okay. Yeah. You know, guys, it's worth it. It really is. And there's a lot of wines I carry, and there's all these little sweet spots, you know, between $15 and $20, you know, averaging 12 and 20 bucks. if you're going to think outside the box and spoil yourself, this is phenomenal wine. All right, so that was great. Let's talk a little bit about the Merlot.
Merlot.
Yeah.
So we secretly call this our cab lovers Merlot.
Because Jack doesn't like Merlot, right? Sideways fans out there.
There we go, exactly. We've got, it's an interesting blend. It's got almost 20% Cab Franc in it, and you're allowed to do that in the state of Washington, blend up to 25% of another varietal in there. And we feel the Cab Franc makes it less one-dimensional, kind of rounds it out, a little more exciting, adds a little spice as well.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, it's one that Merlot lovers love, and the people that don't like Merlot still tolerate it.
It smells big. So a little cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. One of my friends said cardamom. I'm not really sure what that is.
That was a cardamom.
I don't know.
Get back to me whenever you find out.
Cool.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Can you say it? Cardamom.
Cardamom.
Wow. Chickens talk spices over here. I'm not a big Merlot fan. I'm not. I don't care a lot of Merlots in my shop. I like this Merlot.
Nice. Thank you.
That's a Merlot for the aging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can actually, you know, I'm not a huge fan of laying wines down for a long time, but the acid and the fruit in both these are high enough to where another 5 to 7 years, I think, would do these wines some justice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're drinking great right now. And I asked her when she walked in, I said, how long were these open? She goes, I just opened them. So they didn't, and these tomorrow will be even better than they are today. And these are great today. I'm waiting for you to come back. Yeah, I'll put these on the counter for you. So these are phenomenal wines. I really like, you know, I'm a fan of these wines, and you know, I've got my Walla Walla favorites. Okay. You know, and most stuff that I taste now. And Walla Walla, is this on the Washington side, the Oregon side?
Washington.
Okay. Yeah, they're just phenomenal. Matter of fact, Slim and I are going to be planning on a trip probably this fall during harvest. We're going to go to Napa and back to Walla Walla. Right. If so, I'd like to sit down with your dad.
That'd be fantastic.
Have a winemaker interview.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I think it'd be kind of really cool. Anyway, this wine here is about $26, $27 retail. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have them for really good deals in my shop because that's how I roll here. My overhead's kind of low, just Slim and I, so I can pass some savings on to you guys. And these wines, even close to $30 a bottle, they're actually worth it. Anyway, Allie, thank you so much for stopping by.
I appreciate it.
And I look forward to seeing you in Walla Walla.
We might put you to work.
That's okay.
Okay.
I like to work. Cool. This is what I do for a living. Anyway, guys, when we come back, maybe some other strangers are going to walk in the door. Until then, have some great wines from Walla Walla, Washington.
Cheers.
Cheers.